This is the foundation. Our rising population needs strong education. Aye, and that's where I come in. This is Draxi here, bringing you another one of the road of a cultural spring, where I ask a question, you answer the question. If you're right, you have a chance to get X amount of things. But if you're wrong, I will ensure that you learn something. Anyway, let me go back to the question we had to fix up for this week. And the question was, when was the Shouters Prohibition Ordinance enforced, and in what year was it repealed? You remember that question? Box. I like how all you know all your local thing, and I like how all your reading and so on. It's very nice, and I mean I enjoying that. And I thank all you for the letters and so on. Keep them coming. Yeah, man. Let me see what's happening here. And they say Shelter Prohibition Ordinance enacted 1917, Ordinance repealed in 1951. Quite correct. Let me see who's The man say Keith Burnett, 19 Lashley Street, Tanapuna. So Pete, you're quite correct, and you will come down at the office and they will fix you up with your business and so on. He's quite correct. And for the influential people from within the society who were working all the time to get that repeal, well, and check your parents for these names I'm going to call. Albert Gomes, Canon Max E. Farquhar, Donald Pierre, and Roy Joseph. And check your parents, and then go tell you more about them fellows, because them fellows fight for pan and so on. Anyway, now let us get down to the question for this week. A young Trinidad girl made a record called I'm Young and Moving On. I want to know, what was her name and in what year did she make that record? You understand that? A young Trinidad girl make a record called I'm Young and Moving On. I want to know, what was that girl name, and I want to know in what year she made that record. You understand? And you have to send in your answer by the 13th of June, and you know where to send it. Send it to Cultural Sprang, 15 Supriani, Newtown, Photo Spain. No, I know when I tell all you last week that I wouldn't be here for a week, so I ain't getting question all your talk was this week. You know that I had to answer every other week. So that is next week. You won't go see me, and that is why I find all you get confused and asking me how I tell all you a lie because all you go see me, because all you see me. No, don't. But it's not a lie. It's every other week. I couldn't give all you no question for next week because I won't be here next week. But of course, I hear this week, as you see. No. Before we get down to serious matters, let me just say this. People, when all you're talking, all your little children, you put them in the front seat, stand up in the front seat, because if you have to stop something, the children could get damaged. Make sure they secure in the back seat. Safety first. Remember that we want all the Trinidadians around for the turn of the century. And with that, you know what they say. Keep on dancing. Don't stop dancing. Keep on dancing. Don't stop dancing. Watch your contents.